Hello everyone, welcome to my class. I'm Janisha, Department of Commerce, dealing with economics subject. So today in this video, I'm going to start first chapter from the part A section, Introduction to Economics. So before going to the chapter, we will move on to synopsis. So here in the synopsis part, we can see the following contents, that is regarding basic terms of economics. In this part we will see about the basic terms, means who is consumer, producer, so that part we'll discuss, and even the definition of economics, as you know that few of the definition, and economic activities and ordinary business of life, means what is economic activities and how does the ordinary business of life lead in the economy, and also economic problem, and one of the famous story, that is Aladdin and his magic lamp and scarcity. Along with economy and its components, factors of production, statistics and economics, meaning and scope of statistics, importance of statistics in economics, and statistics methods are no substitute for common sense. So these are the synopsis which consist by this chapter number 1. Then let us move on to what is the objectives of this chapter. I mean, what is the learning outcome, or what learning object you will obtain after studying this chapter. That is, after studying this chapter, to know what the subject of economics is about. That means you will came to know about what is the subject of economics, and also you have to understand how economics linked with the study of economic activities. That means how the subject economics, so which is linked with the economic activities, and along with you will learn about some uses of statistics in the understanding of economic activities. Means for the understanding of economic activities, you will learn about some of the uses of statistics. Means definitely the statistics which are essential for the what understanding of economic activities, so that the uses of statistics that you can understand after learning this chapter. Now let me move on to, according to the synopsis wise, the first concept, that is basic terms of economics. So then which are the basic terms of economics, and how it is used in economics, that we can see. As we commonly know that the few of the terms, so which are what randomly we are using in economics. Okay, that is what consumer. So who is consumer, and for whom we called as a consumer, and what type of activities done by the consumer. Say a consumer is a person who purchases goods and services for personal use. Okay, consumer is what? A consumer is a person or an individual. So one who buy the goods and services for his own consumption, for his own personal use. So that individual is called as consumer. Yes, for example, take for example by yourself only. If you are going to market and if you purchase the mobile phone, then you are the consumer. Why you are the consumer? Because you will get the mobile phones because to satisfaction, because to your consumption. Okay. Or if you visit in the restaurant and you will have one of the fine quality of meals, then you are the consumer. Why you are the consumer? Because you will purchase what, that is food from the restaurant and have it, and you will get the satisfaction. So then it is called as consumer. Okay. So consumer is nothing but a person or an individual who buys goods and services for their own purpose or their for the what that is self consumption. And also a consumer who plays what major role or the vital role in the economic system. That is what we can say that either what type of economic system. So in all the economic system, the consumers plays a major role. Why? Because consumers, they will demand the goods and services. As a result, the suppliers or the sellers or the producers, they can supply the goods and services. Okay, so the consumers are belongs to demand side, and the producers, they are belongs to the supply side. Because without the demand, there is no supply, there is no producer. So that consumers are played a major role in the economy. Okay, so that this common term we have to use in the economy, basic term also, that is what consumer. And second one, second common term that we can use in our economy, that is what producer. Then who is producer and what is the role of producer? See students, if you want a commodity or if you are demanding the commodity, then who will produce or who will supply that commodities? That is producer. Okay. So then producers means what? So a person who produces goods and services, or one who produce the goods and services or commodity. So they are called as producer. So why they need to produce? So because the reason is what? That is to sell the commodity. For whom? That is those who are want the commodities. So producers and the consumers both are interlinked with each other. How can you say that? Because consumers, they want commodities in order to satisfy their wants. Producers, they will try to reach the commodities those who want. So that consumers and producers both are interlinked with each other. So if it is there is absence of consumer, then no producer. Or if it is there is no producer, then the consumer cannot be satisfied their will what wish. Okay, so that we can say that producer is one who produce the goods and services in that is in different manner. For example, farmer, manufacturer, or industrialist. So whatever. So those who are supplying the goods and services, so they are called as producer. Okay, and also a producer is a person who is entirely responsible for finding and also launching a major project, that is for on the matter of financing or hiring the writers or the directors, whatever. Okay, so those who are not only the produce the goods and services, but also who is responsible for manufacturing the new things or the output. So then we require producer. Okay, this common term also we used in economics. Next, we'll see about third basic term, that is service holder. Say students, don't confuse with service holder and service provider. So next, one more basic term, that is service provider. So then what is the difference between service holder as well as the provider? So service holder, one who is in job. Okay. Why? Because to earn wages or salary, the reason is to buy the goods and services. So service holder is what? A person who is in a job, okay, and to earn money, means that is in the form of wages or the salary to buy the goods and services. So they are called as service holder. That means a person who takes services, or they can or what who is working under the someone. Okay, so those who are working under someone in order to get the wages or the salaries to purchase goods and services, so they are called as service holder. Take for example, if I'm a lecturer, right? Now, I'm working here as a lecturer, that is to earn salary. Okay, so management will be providing the salary, okay, so that I'm the service holder. So I'm giving my services to this institution. So instead of that, I'll get the salary and I will purchase whatever I needs. Yes or no? Or I will get the salary because to fulfill my desires. So now I'm the service holder. So service holder is simply, we can say that, one who is working under someone, okay, because for getting the wages or salary to fulfill their desires or to buy the goods and services, then they are called as service holder. Yes, so don't confuse. So service holder is one who is providing the service or one who is doing the job to get what wages or the salary to buy the goods and services, then they are called as a service holder. So here you can see in the picture here, see these people are providing the what services to this institution. Bank is an institution. So in this institution, these people are providing the services. Why? Instead of that, they'll get the salary or the wages. Right? So this is for the service holder. Then next one. Then next that is service provider. Then who is service provider? For whom we can call it as a service provider. A service provider who is one, so who provides services to society to earn money. Okay, the intention is to what? The earn money, but they will provide their services to the society. Okay, that is called as service provider. Say take for example lawyer, doctor or taxi drivers. So they are all the example for the service provider. Okay, so those who are providing their services to the society. Okay, so that services which is beneficial to the society also, and also they earn money, so then they are called a service provider. And also we can say that a service provider is an individual or entity that provides services to the another party. That means another party means that is in the society. Okay, take for example, if you what if you go for a hospital, then the doctors will provide the services. That is doctor services or the nursing services you will get from that. Okay, or for the lawyer, so you will get the services like legal services you will obtain. Yes, so that is for the service provider. So those who are providing the services in a society, so they are called as service provider. Okay, so this is what the basic concepts of economics which we learn from this first chapter. Okay, this is just to we move on to basic terms according to a synopsis wise. And in the next episode, I'll discuss about in detail regarding few more concepts. Okay. Until that, please go through the each and every concepts like what is service provider, example for service provider, who is consumer, who is producer. So like that basic knowledge is very essential for any the beginning of the chapters. Okay. Then remaining part we will discuss in the next episode. Okay. Thank you.